Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Maro and this is my gentle yoga class. I hope you'll join me today for a flow of yoga and meditation at the end of class. We'll need a few props today. Go ahead and grab 2 blocks or 2 pillows. You'll need some socks and a strap or an exercise band. I want you to tie a loop through this, place it around your thighs, and just make sure there's enough resistance when you press into it. Yes, we'll be doing some booty work today, and I like to have a folded blanket for under my head when we're lying down, so you can grab that too. I hope to see you soon. We will practice moving and breathing and being fully present as we look away from the thoughts and come back to the here and now. I hope you'll join me. All right, everyone. Okay, let's get started. So make sure you have your strap with your loop. You can place that somewhere near your head. We're going to need that when we're lying down. Same with the socks. Place that somewhere close by. And we won't use the blocks till later when we come up. So feel free to put a folded blanket or a pillow or something, just nothing too high up, right under your head. We will begin lying down. All right, so go ahead and make your way on your back. And you can sit today either in, sorry, not sit, you can lie down today either in constructive rest like this with your knees bent, feet on the mat, and the knees falling in towards each other. This is a nice little low back release. But if you want, you can also straighten out the legs and lie down like that. So you pick whichever one feels the best for you. I prefer constructive rest. That's where I will land, and go ahead and close your eyes if you feel settled in. And let's take a few cleansing breaths here, releasing breaths. Big inhale through the nose. Open your mouth and sigh the exhale. 2 more. Big inhale through the nose. Open your mouth, let it go. Good. Last one. Biggest inhale through the nose. And release it. Good. Settle in here. Let's all settle into the present moment. So hear the sounds and feel your body. You might even notice a few thoughts wandering around, trying to take your attention, but don't let them take you out of the present moment. See if you can just keep your attention here. And then you can use your breath as an anchor. So go ahead and find your breath. You can begin to stretch it out in both directions, lengthening your inhalation, deepening your exhalation. If it feels good, you can even place your hands on your belly just to remind yourself to breathe a little more into your belly. Let the belly expand in all directions as you breathe in, and allow it to just fall and come in and up as you breathe out. Breathe in such a way that makes your hands move. Breathe and be fully present. And let's connect our breathing. So, wherever you are, exhale fully and inhale for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Let's stretch it out a little more. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Big inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful job. You can relax a little here. Let's go ahead and hug the knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a hug and maybe rock side to side a few times. And release the feet down for some windshield wipers, letting the knees flop over to the right and back through center to the left. And just continue to move side to side. Go as slow as you need to. There's no rush. Breathe and be fully present here. Letting your attention stay in the body as you explore movement and sensations. And next time the knees fall to the left, let them stay there and bring the legs a little closer together for a reclined twist. Left hand can help guide that right thigh down, just encouraging the twist. And then bring your attention to your right hand and let the right arm, let your right arm bend at the elbow. And you have this like half cactus arm on the ground. Good. As you inhale, just slide that arm up over your head, reaching through the fingertips. And exhale, slide that arm down, finding your cactus shape. Good. It's like you're doing these half snow angels with your cactus arm. Inhaling, reaching the arm up. Exhaling, sliding it down. Do a few more on your own. Stay connected with the breath and this movement. Notice what the right shoulder is feeling today. One more. Good. Release that. And we'll do a few windshield wipers just before we switch sides. So come out of this. Let the knees plop side to side a few times. Good. And then land on the right side with the legs. Legs come together. Right hand guiding the left thigh down. And then find your half cactus with your left arm. Good. On your next inhale, reach the fingertips up over your head, sliding that arm along the floor. And exhale, slide it back down. Just exploring movement here in the left shoulder. Keep going. Inhaling, sliding the arm up. Exhaling, sliding it down. Move nice and slow. And just breathe and be fully present. Noticing if your mind likes to wander away or think while you're doing this. See if you can just release the thoughts. Look away from the thinking mind and just let yourself be fully present in this moment right here. One more. Good. We'll release this. Come back to center. Maybe you hug the knees into the chest one more time. As you inhale, send the legs up to the ceiling, arms overhead. Reach. And exhale, hug. Inhale, reach the heel bones to the ceiling. Fingertips overhead. Really feel that stretch in the back of your legs. Exhale, hug. Beautiful. One more. Inhale. Heel bones pressing up to the ceiling. It's okay if your knees are bent. And exhale, hug it in. Beautiful. All right, this is where we need our strap. So let the feet come down on the mat. It's a pretty cool ninja move if you can stay lying down and do this, but it's okay if you need to come up. If you can loop, take your loop and place it around your thighs while you're lying down. Go ahead and try that. Otherwise, you may need to sit up to do this. And both are okay. So when you are ready, you'll place that strap around your thighs closer to your knees. Good. And then get ready for bridge. So your feet are hip width apart. Press the feet into the mat. Good. Take a nice inhale here. And as you exhale, press into the feet, press into the strap, lift the hips. Ooh, squeeze your booty. Good. Inhale to lower. Nice and slow. Exhale. Feet, strap, lift the hips. Good. Inhale, lower and pause for a moment before you breathe in. Good. Exhale, press into the feet, lift the hips, all the while you're pressing into the strap. Beautiful. Continue like this. So breathe and flow through bridge. Stay here. Be fully present in this moment. Allow the sensations, the movement, and your breath to hold your attention. You don't need to focus on anything else. Stay connected to the feet, pressing into the feet, using them as you lift your hips up. And also squeeze the booty when you come up into bridge. Good. A few more rounds like this. Can you relax your face while you're doing this? Maybe a half smile. And the next time you're in bridge, go ahead and stay there. Continue to breathe. Good. Find your feet. Press into both feet equally. Beautiful. Lift those hips. Feel this opening in the front of your hips, front of the body, like someone's lifting you up, and then feel really strong in the back of the body. Beautiful. Two more breaths. You got this. Relax your face. One more breath. Lift the hips up a little more. Good. Release this down. Oh, and pause here. Maybe the knees fall in towards each other, or there's something else that you need to do. Feel free to do that. Pause here. See if you can be fully present in the waiting. Good. Now it's your decision if you want to keep the strap. We're going to do a wider stance bridge. So if it's a little too tight, you can take the strap off. It's up to you, but let's try it, see how it feels. So from this bridge, I want you to bring your attention to your feet, and you're just going to heel toe the feet one step apart. So I turn my toes out, heels follow, and I find this wider stance bridge. So your feet are at a 45-degree angle, following the knees. All right. So take note here if this is too tight. If it is, get rid of the strap. No big deal. If you want to keep it, you can keep it. Okay. So this time, let's reverse the breathing. Just see what that feels like. Both ways are fine. So this time, you're going to inhale, press into the feet, press into the strap, lift the hips up into your wide stance bridge. And then exhale, slowly lower down. Let the exhale bring you down. Good. Inhale, press into the feet, lift the hips, keep pressing into the strap. Squeeze the booty. And inhale to lower. Sorry, exhale to lower. I got it reversed. Good. Inhale to lift. You guys got it. And exhale, lower. Keep going. Find your own rhythm here. You don't have to follow my pace, but just try to go slow. Slow down the breath, slow down the movement. Be fully present for a few more rounds. You're just becoming increasingly interested in what's happening here in the body, the sensations as you flow in and out of your wide stance bridge. Keep pressing into the feet. Let the movement start with the feet. Actually, it starts with your breath, but then the feet are the first thing that you find to help you get in this shape. Good. Let's do one more before we hold this bridge. So once you find yourself up, stay there. Continue to breathe. Good. Find both feet again. The mounds of the toes, even the pinky toe and the heel. Beautiful. Press evenly on both feet. Feel this lift in the hips as high as you can go. Wherever that is, just stay there and breathe. You can do this. Press into the strap if you're wearing it. If not, no big deal. 2 more breaths. Squeeze the booty. You have a strong booty, one of the largest muscles in the body, or rather the largest muscle in the body. Good. Release this down. That was probably more than 2 breaths, but it's okay. And rest. You can sigh it out. And then pause again for a moment. And just be present. Be fully present here in the waiting. Good. Beautiful job. You can get rid of the strap if you were wearing it. And I believe now we're going to find our socks. Yeah, go ahead and find your socks. You don't have to wear them. Again, super ninja moves here if you can put your socks on while you're lying down. If you need to get up, it's okay. So put those socks on. I'll just pause for a moment so you can get yourself ready. And once you have them on, you'll find yourself in constructive rest, rather with your knees bent and feet on the mat. You don't have to have the knees fall in towards each other here. Good. Arms down by your sides. Beautiful. Find your breath here. So take an inhale into your belly. And exhale, scoop the belly. Just pull the belly in and up. Just invite this hugging in and up. Good. Let's do that a few times before we move. Inhaling into the belly, maybe the low back, maybe the pelvic floor. You might feel that. And then exhale, just invite everything to kind of move in and up. It's like you're scooping the belly. Good. One more before we move. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully, scooping the belly in and up. Good. On your next inhale, slide that left heel out on the mat. You're just straightening that left leg on the mat. And then exhale, scoop the belly first, slide the left leg back where it was. Good. Inhaling, slide the right heel out on the mat. Exhale, pull the belly in and up, slide that right leg back. Good. Let's just go side to side here. Inhaling, left leg slides out. Exhale, engage your core, scoop the belly, slide that leg back. Good. Use your core to bring the leg back. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, scoop, engage the core. Let that slide your leg back. Beautiful. One more on each side, and then we'll add the arms. Subtle, but really good core work here. Good. The next time the left leg slides out, let the right arm go up and over your head. Exhale, engage your core, and slowly bring everything back to neutral. Good. Inhale, right leg, left arm. Now you know why we're wearing the socks. Scoop the belly, bring everything back. Beautiful. Good. Now continue at your own pace. Stay present. Just be open and curious about what's happening right now. And let the breath, the movement, this coordination here just keep you fully present and out of the thinking mind. Just a few more rounds. Good. One more on each side. Super controlled, nice and slow. There's no rush. Good. And when you're done, you can relax for a moment. Take one inhale, just a nice normal inhale. You can sigh the exhale. And from here, you can take off the socks unless you want to wear them. We don't need them anymore. And stretch out for a full body stretch. So legs out, arms overhead. Reach, reach, reach. Good. Let both limbs go over to the left. So the legs go to the left and the arms go over to the left. Let's find a side body stretch here lying down. So maybe that right foot hooks on the left ankle and your left hand is holding your right wrist. Good. Just hold here. Find that place where you feel the stretch in the side body. You don't need to go too far. Just a little subtle stretch here. And hold and breathe into the right side of your torso. Good. We'll find our full body stretch again, like a 5-pointed star. Reach, reach, reach. Big inhale. And as you exhale, let's find our crescent shape, our banana shape on the right side. So left foot hooks on the right foot. You can move the legs over to the right as far as you want to go. Same with the upper body. You're just kind of shimmying it over to the right. Maybe the right hand just gently pulls on the left wrist. And you'll feel a stretch here, maybe in the outer left thigh or in the left side of your torso, like your waist area, possibly even the left arm. So wherever you are, just enjoy that side body stretch. Take a few breaths here. This is the only moment that matters, y'all, right here. The past is behind us. The future hasn't happened yet. So just be here, be fully present in the here and now. And we'll come back to neutral again, reaching fingertips overhead. So this time, as you exhale, take a big inhale here in your full body stretch. And as you exhale, you'll hug the left knee in. You're going to engage your core, hug the left knee in. Good. Inhale, release the leg, arms overhead. Big breath in. Exhale, hug the right knee in. You're going to scoop the belly again as you exhale, engaging your core. So let's go side to side like this. Inhaling, reach. Exhale, hug. Using your core to bring that leg in. Big inhale, reach. Exhale, hug. Good. Now you can continue like this. If you want it to be a little more challenging, you might lift yourself up as you hug the knee in and try to bring your forehead towards your knee. As long as that's a yes by your neck and upper back and your shoulders. So you can try that. Really scoop the belly as you exhale, right? We're trying to engage the core. So wherever you are, lifting your head, or if your head's on the mat, just make sure to engage your core as you exhale. Breathe and be fully present. Good. A few more rounds. Stay with it. Let's do one more on each side. Good. Release this down. Beautiful. And let's hug both knees in. Good job, everyone. Hug them in. Rock side to side. And let's go ahead and fall to one side so we can press ourselves up. And let's find neutral tabletop, hands and knees. And you might bring the blanket that you had under your head for under your knees, or any other prop, maybe a towel or two mats if you have them. So find yourself in neutral table. Spread those fingers nice and wide. Good. And let's elephant walk here. You might even tuck the toes. Let's get a foot toe stretch here while we're at it. So go ahead and first start with spreading the fingers nice and wide. So right hand, spread them wide, left hand, good. Gently press the palms into the mat. And let's just go side to side. So you're just going to lean a little to the left, just a little, and then lean a little to the right. Good. And just go back and forth here before we move the hands. A few times, just notice what the hands are feeling today, the wrists. Good. The next time you lean to the left, turn the right fingers out, maybe to like what would be 2 o'clock. And then lean to the right, turn the left fingers out to maybe 10 o'clock. So just kind of go back and forth. You can stay there at 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. Or maybe each time you continue to turn the fingers out a little more. Maybe you find, let's see, what would it be? 4 o'clock and 8 o'clock. Or maybe 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock. So just continue back and forth. We want this to be a yes by our hands and our wrists. So this is just a warm up. And then maybe you walk yourself back, nice and slow. And when you find yourself back in neutral tabletop, fingertips facing forward and your toes are tucked, you can inhale, lean forward. And exhale, send the hips back as far as they want to go. Maybe you aim at sitting on your heels, but you don't have to. Just go as far as you can, inhaling forward and exhaling as far back as you want. Good. One more. Inhale forward and exhale back. Good. Come to neutral tabletop, untuck the toes on a big inhalation, drop the belly, lift the gaze for a cow. And then exhale to neutral tabletop. If you have any osteoporosis in the spine, otherwise you can round the spine, releasing the head and neck. Good. Inhale, drop the belly, arch the spine. Exhale to neutral or round the spine. Good. Inhale, lift the tailbone, lift the gaze. Exhale to neutral or cat pose, tuck the tailbone. And move through a few of these at your own pace. I want you to find your own rhythm, your own breath, and I want you to be fully present. You don't need to be anywhere else right now. We don't need to be swirling thoughts. We're doing this movement on autopilot. Be fully present with your cat-cow for the next few rounds. Where do you feel this in the body? Notice what it feels like to move with your breath. One more round. Good job, everyone. Come back to neutral tabletop. And from here, take the right hand, place it behind your head, just like this. Good. And we'll twist and turn to the right as if you were preparing for thread the needle. So you're aiming at trying to get that elbow up towards the ceiling, although it doesn't go there. It's okay. Take an inhale here. And then exhale, bring the elbow to your opposite elbow. So elbow to elbow. Good. Let's do two more like this. Inhaling, twist and turn to the right. And exhale, bring your right elbow to your left elbow. Good. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Good. This time, inhale, stretch out that right arm, reach the fingertips to the ceiling. And exhale, thread the needle. Just drop on your right shoulder, right side of your head. Good. Place the left palm up over your head. You can press into the mat for a little traction. And know that you don't have to do thread the needle if you don't like it or it just doesn't work for you. You can always come to a seated position. Find a seated twist. It's the same thing. And you can stay there because we'll do the other side in a moment. So wherever you are, breathe into the twist. Breathe and be fully present. This is our moving meditation. This entire class. Good. One more breath. Breathe in that upper back region area where you're twisting. See if you can make that area expand. On your next inhale, press into that left palm to come out of this, twisting and turning to the right again. And exhale, right hand on the mat. Good. Place the left hand behind your head. Let's do the same thing here. Inhale, twist and turn to the left, trying to get that elbow up to the ceiling. Exhale, elbow to elbow. Good. Inhale, turn to the left. Exhale, elbows touch. Good. One more like this. Inhale, twist and turn. Exhale. Now release that left arm. Inhale, fingertips to the ceiling. Exhale, thread the needle, dropping on the left shoulder, left side of your head. I like to place the right hand, right palm above my head, and I press into the mat. That helps me get a little deeper in the twist. So you can try that, or you can find a seated twist. Good. Wherever you are, half smile, breathe, and be present. One more breath in that upper back area, thoracic spine, where we're twisting. Send your breath there. And then press into the right palm. Inhale to come out of this. Same thing. Twist and turn to the left. Exhale, left hand down. Good. Let's find child's pose. Give our wrists a little rest. Release the head down, or maybe on a block if that feels good. And know that you don't have to sit back on your heels. You can always find a modified version of child's pose, which is sits bones up, arms wide, hands wide, and resting on something that looks kind of like this. A lot of different versions. Let's hold here for just 2 breaths and be present in child's pose. Be present in the waiting. On your next inhale, you're going to gently rock up and forward to table. And exhale, send the hips back to child's pose. Let's flow back and forth a few times. Inhaling, rock up and forward. Exhaling, slowly send the hips back. Good. The next time you inhale, come up to table. Extend the right leg out behind you. Good. Exhale again, child's pose. Inhaling to come up. Extend the left leg out behind you. And exhale, release that down, child's pose. Good, let's just go side to side here. Inhaling, right leg back. Exhaling. Inhaling, left leg back. Strong glutes. Exhale, lower. Good, you can continue like this, or maybe you add opposite arm. So as you inhale, right leg goes back, left arm forward. We're just flowing in and out of balancing tabletop. Exhale, child's. Giving ourselves a little break in between. So just continue to flow. Inhaling, left leg back, right arm forward, belly in and up. Exhale, child's. And just know that you don't have to add the arms. You can just do the legs. Good, continue. And be present with this movement. Be present with the challenge of coming into balancing tabletop, even if it might be a little uncomfortable. Good. The next time you have the left leg up, right arm forward, stay there. We'll hold this balancing table. Belly in and up, continue to breathe. Feel really strong here. Good, breathe. Be fully present with this kind of uncomfortable position. One more breath. And exhale, child's pose. Rest for a moment. Just pause. And take one more deep breath. And when you're ready, when you come up, we'll switch sides. Right leg back, left arm forward, balancing tabletop. Let's hold this and breathe. Good. Be fully present here, even if it's uncomfortable. Look down at your mat, not forward. We want the neck to be an extension of the spine. Good. Invite the whole body to be here. Part of this. Feel your back leg, feel the left fingertips reaching. Use your core. Don't let all of your attention be on the right hand holding you up, right arm. Good. Release this back. Beautiful job, everyone. Oh, child's pose for just a moment. And let's continue to find more movement. So from here, come up to table, tuck the toes. Let's find downward facing dog or upside down V shape. Spread the fingers nice and wide. You might even look at your fingers just for a moment. Look at them, spread them. Beautiful. Say hello, hands. I need all of you to work together. Hands, fingers, be a team. Good. Press the floor away and then hug the armpits into the chin. So you might release for a moment and feel as though the opposite is happening. And then do it again. Hug the armpits into the chin. Good. Put your shoulders in the right place. You can bend the knees a little and stick your bum up in the air. Sits bones to the ceiling. Good. Belly in and up. And then from here, without moving your hips too much or your back, slowly work towards straightening the legs. We don't want to have that rounding in the low back. It's okay to have bent knees. One more breath here. Good. You can release the knees down and step the right foot forward, low lunge. And inhale to come up. Beautiful. You can tuck the back toes as a way to find a stretch, but that might also stabilize you. And then allow the low ribs to just rest down as your fingertips reach up. Good. breathe. Be fully present. Right hand on the right thigh, a hint of a side bend to the right, just a little bit. Let your attention just stay with the sensations of stretch here. And then maybe that right hand finds the right side of your low back, a hint of a back bend, just a little bit, doesn't have to be a lot. Maybe you just feel the sensation of your chest, upper chest moving up to the ceiling. Maybe if you can maintain the balance, you even look up. Good, deep breath. And release this down. This is where we will need our blocks. So you can grab them, left hand on the block or on the floor. Take an inhale as you twist to the right. And then exhale, plant the hand on the block, tuck the back toes, lift the leg. You're going to find pyramid pose. We'll flow in and out of these two shapes. So inhaling, drop the back knee, find a twisted low lunge. Exhale, plant the right hand, lift the hips, find your pyramid pose. Good. Let's do a few more like this. Go at your own pace. Beautiful. And if pyramid pose isn't working, you can always just come back to a half splits just by sending the hips back. So you pick whichever one works. I just wanted to give us a little more of a stretch in the back leg too. Good, a few more. One more. And from here, you can leave the blocks for next time. Let's find child's pose or downward facing dog, whichever one you want. If you're in down dog, spread the fingers. Feel the right palm and the right fingers in the mat. Whoop, there it is. Hello. Feel the left palm and the left fingers in the mat. Now feel both. Good. Hug the armpits into your chin. Relax your head. Maybe you bend the knees. Sits bones to the ceiling. Hold and breathe. Feel like someone's pulling your hips up. Push the hips up to the ceiling. Good. Drop the knees, left foot forward. Inhale for low lunge. You can tuck the back toes again on this side. Relax the low ribs. Reach the fingertips. Hold and breathe. Can you be fully present with what's happening right now? Left hand on left thigh, hint of a side bend. You don't have to go very far. You're just leaning a little to the left, reaching through the right fingertips. You'll feel a deeper stretch up that right thigh, hopefully. If not, then notice where you feel it. Good. Let's find that hint of a back bend. I like to take my left hand at my low back and then just gently encourage myself to back bend a little. Just feels like more like someone's pulling my chest up. Good. Just notice what that feels like. One more breath. And release this down. Good. Let's come to our blocks. We'll find that little twisting pyramid flow. Right hand on the mat. Inhale, twist and turn to the left. Exhale, left hand on the block or the mat. Tuck the back toes, lift up for pyramid. Or you can do half splits if you want. You can come back like this. It's up to you. Good. Inhaling, twist and turn. Low lunge twist. Exhale, tuck the back toes. A few more rounds. Go nice and slow. Slow down the breath. Slow down the movement. Breathe and be fully present. When you exhale, see if you can encourage the belly to scoop in and up like we did earlier when we were lying down. Good. Let's do one more. Beautiful. We'll meet in down dog or child's pose. Your choice. For just a few breaths. Pause. Be present in the waiting. And from here, from wherever you are, actually, come onto your bellies. All the way onto your bellies. Good. Let the arms go down the mat. So fingertips facing your feet, backs of the palms on the mat, and let your forehead rest on the ground. Let's get set up here for a locust flow. So feet pressing into the mat, or maybe you have the sensation that you're pointing your toes. Whichever one activates, engages your legs. Your kneecaps will lift. Feels like you're squeezing your butt. In fact, squeeze your butt. Super yummy for back bends. Good. As we flow here, we're not going to lift the arms up. We're just going to leave the backs of the hands pressing into the mat. Good. Shoulders away from ears. Squeeze the bum. And inhale, peel your chest up to a little baby cobra here. And exhale, lower. And let's flow. Inhaling to come up. Exhale, release. Beautiful. Continue. Each time you come up, feel as though you're reaching your fingertips to your feet. So that encourages your shoulders to stay away from the ears. Keep squeezing the bum. Strong bum here protects your low back. And if you have any crunchiness in the low back, you can place a blanket under your belly. And or don't come up so high. You still reap the benefits, even if you stay closer to the ground. Just encourage the chest to shine forward and up as you inhale, as far as it wants to go. Good. Let's add to this. So the next time you come up, bring the right leg with you. Exhale, release everything down. Inhale, bring the left leg. Exhale, release. Good. One more on each side. Good. Next time you inhale, both legs come up. Squeeze the bum. Exhale, release. Inhale, everything comes up. At this point, if you want to bring your hands and your arms with you, you can. I just prefer to press the tops of the hands into the mat. It helps me, it reminds me to keep my shoulders where they're supposed to be. But you can reach if you want with the whole body. Good. Let's take this a little step further. So inhale to come up, stay there, continue to breathe. Bring the toes together. Good. As you inhale, the feet move away from each other. And as you exhale, the toes touch. Yes, find your booty. Inhale, legs move away. Exhale, the legs move together. Ooh, do a few more on your own. You are strong. You can do this. Strong legs, shoulders away from ears while you're doing this. Good. One more. And release this down. Whoo! That was intense, y'all. but super yummy and good for you. So take a nice big inhale. Open your mouth and sigh the exhale. Pause and breathe here. Be fully present. Notice any reactions or thoughts to what we just did. Try not to get caught up in them. See if you can just observe them. You can bend the knees, let the feet kind of flop side to side, or just shimmy the hips side to side. This feels good after back bending. And let's find child's pose. So come up through table and send your hips back. We are winding it down. Just breathe and be here. Be fully here in your child's pose. Let go of the effort. Don't worry about what's to come. For the next 3 breaths, just be fully present. Slowly make your way up from child's pose to find a very comfortable seated position that works for you. Know that you can always lie down and meditate. That is an option. Just make sure you're not tired, um, and make sure you don't fall asleep, really, is what I'm saying. Make sure you don't fall asleep if you choose to lie down. So find a comfortable seated position or a comfortable position lying down, or you can sit in a chair. Good. Once you get there, feel free to close your eyes. You can rest your hands on your thighs or maybe in your lap, one palm resting on the other. I find that this position puts a little more weight in my shoulders, so I like to just put my palms on my thighs, but everyone's different. So figure out what allows you to find a comfortable seated position that allows you to find stillness. That's what we're looking for. We want to be comfortable enough so we can be present and not be fidgeting and worrying about our bodies. So do that. You can leave your eyes open if that's more comfortable for you. I like to meditate with my eyes closed. So figure out what works. If you keep your eyes open, find one spot to focus on, preferably on the floor, about 5 to 7 feet away. And let's settle in. So feel your body here as you sit. Allow the lower half of your body to be grounded and heavy. Your legs, your pelvis, sending roots into the earth. And just like the roots of a tree go down, the tree shines up towards the sun. So let that tree grow through your spine as you find length. Without arching the spine, you're just encouraging it to move upwards. Good. Crown of the head, reaching for the sun. Relax the shoulders, relax your face. I want you to find your breath. Let's find a stable, clear, calm attention by feeling and following our breath. So become super interested in your inhalations and your exhalations. See if we can follow 10 breath cycles. Inhale, exhale. Maybe you count one in the pause at the bottom of the exhale. That's where we like to wander. Inhale, exhale. You can count two. Let's try to get to 10. Beautiful job. If the mind wanders, don't worry. Just bring it back. Let's do one more round from 1 to 10. You got this. It's hard work. Just try your best. It's only one round. Good. Relax the effort. Good work. Give yourself a pat on the back. And just for a minute here, let's just breathe and be fully present. Now that you've anchored yourself to your breath, to the present moment, you've tapped into your inner observer. See if you can just stay with whatever's happening here. You might hear sounds. You might feel sensations in the body. You might notice thoughts floating around. See if you can just watch all of that like you're watching a movie just for the next minute. Good work, everyone. Now you can continue to meditate for the remainder of the class, or feel free to lie down for just a few minutes to rest in Shavasana. It's your choice. Just tap into whatever the body is asking you for today. One of my yoga teachers, Joe Taft, said to me once, reaching into the future or going back into the past will not satisfy your soul. It might temporarily satisfy your mind, but it won't satisfy the deeper essence of you in this moment. I think that's pretty fitting for our class today. If you're lying down, just slowly and gently, there's no rush. You can make your way up to a seated position so that we can end the class together. I'll give you a little bit of time to get there. Bring my palms together and my hands at heart as a gesture for valuing the present moment. So let's pause here and be fully present. I hope you take this awareness with you into your day. May you take it off your mat today to be fully present with whatever crosses your path, with whatever is swirling in your mind and whatever you feel in your body. Namaste. Thank you all for joining me. I wish you an awesome day. Awesome day.